This is The Growth Journey. Real life, real growth, divinely inspired, where military discipline meets a ministry heart. With 40 years of life-shaping experience, including 22 years on active duty, and a deep calling to ministry, David Averitt, CEO and founder of CA Jail Outreach Nationwide, shares spirit-led wisdom and practical tools to transform your life. He's also the author of an ebook on growth, bringing even more insight to help you flourish in faith, marriage, leadership, character, church, and business. Ready for divinely inspired results? Let's get started.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We are absolutely thrilled to bring you another incredible journey, really getting into the heart of some profound wisdom today.
Yeah, it feels like a really special one.
It really does. We're taking a deep dive into something, well, truly unique. The CEO and founder's deeply personal memoir.
Mm-hmm.
It's this work that just beautifully weaves together life lessons with such an unwavering heart for people.
Yeah, especially for children, right? Those whose lives get touched by the jail system. It's quite moving.
It really is. And our mission today, well, same as always, is to unpack this rich memoir for you.
Right, extracting those really important nuggets of knowledge and insight. Think of it like a shortcut.
Exactly. A shortcut to understanding the foundational principles, the compassionate vision driving our CEO and founder.
And it's such an inspiring look into the very essence of the impactful work being done here. We're incredibly proud to be part of this team and see the strides this organization is making.
Absolutely. You're going to hear so much about the inspiring dedication behind this memoir, the thoughtful author's note, and that powerful main title. It just sets the tone perfectly for this remarkable work.
And those titles, we should definitely talk about why they're so, catchy and insightful.
Oh, for sure. We will. And just a quick note for everyone listening.
Yes.
For the full experience, all the supporting scriptures, the complete memoir, please remember to visit our website.
The link's right there in the podcast description. Super easy to find, makes diving even deeper, simple.
Okay, let's dive in then. Let's really unpack this and set the stage. What's the heart behind this incredible memoir? What really drives David Averitt and the CA Jail Outreach Nationwide organization?
What grabs you right away, I think,
Yeah.
is how the memoir lays out the core mission of CA Jail Outreach.
Yeah.
It's just so clearly dedicated to providing hope and second chances to inmates and their families during, incredibly challenging times.
It's more than just like providing services, isn't it?
Exactly. It's about recognizing the human element, extending genuine compassion in a system that can often feel, dehumanizing.
And right from the start, those first few pages, there's this profound call to compassion. It feels immediate.
It really does. The memoir asks you, the listener, directly to keep the children affected by the system in your thoughts, in your prayers.
It stresses that it's through no fault of their own that the justice system impacts a loved one in their household. And that specific point, it just highlights the personal, the deeply empathetic core of the organization's mission, shows where their heart really is.
And if you think about the wider impact of their work, it really underscores how incarceration ripples out, far beyond just the individual.
That's so true.
By focusing so much on the children, these innocent bystanders in really complex situations, the memoir brings this vital layer of humanity into the whole discussion.
Yeah.
It just grounds the entire purpose of CEA Jail Outreach in real empathy and a commitment to helping those who are most vulnerable.
Okay, so moving on to the dedication and acknowledgments. It genuinely feels like this carefully woven tapestry. Resilience, support, it's all in there.
It really is. The memoir says it's inspired by everyone who's on a journey of growth. Anyone seeking renewed hope or second chances, or maybe just a more straightforward path forward.
That dedication feels incredibly inclusive, doesn't it? It invites so many different people into its message, transformation, new beginnings.
It does, and it gets specific, too. It gives its heartfelt mention to all veterans seeking a second chance and renewed hope, and also to all the families who've lost loved ones and are, trying to put their lives back together.
It's not just a general statement, then.
Not at all. It precisely underscores how important connection and hope and community are for these specific groups who are often overlooked. It's about seeing their unique struggles and offering real, targeted compassion.
And the gratitude expressed in the memoir, it's just so heartwarming. It creates this, Circle of appreciation. There's a heartfelt thank you to David's family for their endless love, their patience, for being such incredible partners in, well, every growth journey.
You can really feel that personal foundation of support, can't you? The support that makes his work possible. It shows how deep his mission runs in his own life.
Definitely. And that circle of gratitude, it expands outwards.
Right. It thoughtfully acknowledges all the churches, the pastors, the nonprofit organizations out there.
The ones tirelessly giving hope and second chances to those who need it most.
Exactly. They embody that spirit of growth and redemption. They're like crucial pillars in their communities, fostering healing and support.
It really highlights that collaborative spirit, which must be vital for the organization's success and reach.
Absolutely. And what's also quite remarkable is how the memoir expresses gratitude directly to you, the listener,
Yeah, I noticed that too.
for choosing to invest in your own growth journey and supporting this mission. It notes that your choice, your engagement, enables them to extend compassion to others.
That's such a wonderful way to connect the dots. It shows how listening, how engaging directly contributes to helping others, makes the whole mission feel really collaborative.
It really does. It establishes this direct, tangible link between the reader's personal growth and the organization's outreach. It fosters a sense of shared purpose and collective impact.
Okay, let's shift a bit and talk about the author himself, David, and his journey of what he calls solid wisdom.
Ah, yes, solid wisdom.
His life is really presented as this testament to resilience, to wisdom, all distilled into this unique approach. It gives you a fascinating glimpse into the character behind the organization.
Well, his background is certainly rich and diverse. David brings 22 years of distinguished service as a combat veteran.
Right.
And the memoir explicitly states he was a military leader.
Yeah.
That's crucial, for understanding the foundation of his leadership philosophy.
Built on discipline, strategy, resilience.
Exactly. And he also has a strong foundation from Bible college, which shows a spiritual depth that complements his, practical hands-on experience.
And beyond the military and spiritual side, Mr. Averitt has faced, well, over 30 years of marriage, experienced both triumph and profound loss.
Yeah.
It's a life that reveals deep experience, deep understanding. He's now happily remarried, a devoted father, bringing all that lived wisdom into his current role as CEO and founder of CA Jail Outreach nationwide organization. And he also serves as a chaplain in the jail system currently.
Right. And his unique talent, his ability to guide individuals toward hope, second chances of a better life, it stems from more than just theory.
Oh, definitely.
It's built on practical wisdom, gained from things like the Advanced Strategist Program,
Yeah.
rigorous military leadership training, but all profoundly shaped by his, 53-year life journey,
Yeah.
forged through military service, education, dedicated Bible training. It's a truly holistic understanding of leadership, personal growth, and compassionate outreach.
And all of this experience, this thoughtful journey, it culminates in the main title of the memoir we're diving into today.
Yes, let's get to that.
Tiny Steps, Big Leaps. Guiding Your Toddler's Growth Every Day is a Training Day.
Such a great title.
It really is. And this incredible memoir is brought to you by Growth Journey, which is a project of CA Jail Outreach. It's catchy, isn't it? And insightful.
It absolutely is. The main title itself, Tiny Steps, Big Leaps, it immediately makes you think of, significant progress, right? Maybe even transformation.
Born from those seemingly small, consistent efforts.
Exactly. And that subtitle, Every Day is a Training Day. Wow. That powerfully reinforces the intentionality, the proactive approach to parenting that David and his wife advocate for.
It's concise, memorable,
and deeply reflective of the core message. Every single moment holds potential for growth.
Okay, so building on that idea, let's move into the foundation of this memoir. It starts with a quick note from Chaplain David himself. He shares that he co-authored this memoir with his wife, and it details their shared journey, nurturing their toddler into a strong, resilient young woman. It really feels like a testament to shared wisdom, collaborative parenting.
And the complementary expertise they bring is, it's particularly noteworthy.
How so?
Well, his wife's deep well of knowledge comes from a PhD in education, 16 years of teaching experience.
Whoa.
Plus, get this, 3 decades leading Sunday school for young children, ages 3 to 5.
That's a profound background, academic and practical, solid, research-backed insights into child development there.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then Chaplain David brings his own practical insights, gained from raising his 28-year-old son, who, by the way, is apparently well on his way to achieving his first million.
No pressure then.
Right. But his understanding is also enriched by attending over 30 week-long seminars on marriage and child development. Plus, the valuable experience of instructing marriage seminars for soldiers returning from deployment and their families, which really positions his experience as, a seasoned military leader with this deep, practical understanding of family dynamics and personal development.
So it's this powerful blend, academic rigor from his wife, practical lived experience from both of them.
Exactly. It gives the memoir this unique authority, but also makes it really relatable.
And Mr. Averitt explains the memoir's core purpose is really designed to inspire parents to embrace the fun, the fun of raising their tinies.
But it goes beyond just the joy and the tips, doesn't it?
It does, because they also instill the profound value of education, lifelong learning. For girls, this means understanding their potential as future leaders, providers, excelling in school, pursuing higher education, or a valuable trade, so they can contribute significantly to society.
It's presented almost like a safeguard, right?
Yeah, exactly. A vital safeguard, ensuring they can stand firm, support their family if, unforeseen circumstances ever prevent a partner from working. It's about building self-sufficiency strength right from the start.
And for boys, the message is just as clear, just as foundational.
Diligent effort in school, pursuing a college degree or a trade, these are essential cornerstones for their future ability to care for and build up their own families.
It's a really comprehensive, forward-thinking approach, preparing kids for responsible, contributing adulthood.
And that core concept, every day is a training day. That's just so powerful. It reframes that often overwhelming journey of parenting.
It describes parenting a toddler as, a beautiful, messy, enriching adventure.
Yeah. Those little feet might be tiny, but every step they take, every word they learn, every habit they form, it's a giant leap in their development.
And the memoir highlights this wonderful truth. Every single day with your toddler is a training day.
An opportunity to lovingly guide them, instill good habits, lay a foundation for a life filled with purpose and discipline.
Now, training might sound a bit intense to some people.
Right, it could.
But the memoir clarifies it. It's gentle, consistent guidance, like a gardener tending a young plant.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, they're cultivating character, understanding of the world, their relationship with God. It makes the term training feel nurturing, intentional, not rigid or, overly prescriptive. It's a powerful distinction.
And speaking of nurturing influences, on the topic of what children are exposed to, Mr. Averitt really underscores the importance of adults consuming their own content.
Separately.
Right. Things like movies, social media, maybe dating music, as he puts it. Keep that separate from what the children are seeing and hearing.
To ensure the content Tiny is exposed to is always age-appropriate, wholesome.
It's a very intentional approach, safeguarding their innocence, guiding their early development.
And this approach to content consumption, it ties directly into a major challenge for modern parents, doesn't it? How do we adapt these timeless principles to a world that's constantly evolving? David Averitt addresses this head-on in this section called Raising Tiny in a New World, A Parent's Evolving Journey.
Yes.
He notes that raising a child today feels, vastly different than 28 years ago when his son was young, especially now with his 4-year-old daughter, Tiny. Societal norms, parenting approaches, it all feels different.
Yet he emphasizes that despite the changing landscape, those core principles, love, guidance, setting a strong foundation, they remain timeless.
That balance between evolving challenges and enduring truth, it's a central theme throughout the memoir.
And this leads to a really profound insight from Mr. Averitt, our CEO and founder. He wisely stated, "The landscape changes, but the compass of truth must remain steady."
It's a great quote. Really sets the tone for navigating modern challenges, doesn't it?
It really does. It reminds us that while methods might need to adapt, fundamental values shouldn't waver.
And here's where the memoir gets into some particularly interesting modern parenting challenges.
Yeah.
Like navigating gender identity.
Right. Mr. Averitt shares that this is a new experience for him. While his personal belief leans towards traditional gender distinctions, he makes it really clear he respects others' viewpoints, which is, I think, a crucial stance in today's diverse discussions.
He explains his choice is to guide his daughter in understanding and embracing her identity as a girl.
How did they approach that?
Well, it began by introducing her to things like play makeup, nail polish, girls' clothing, hair accessories, makeup brushes, pretend earrings,
Okay.
emphasizing the fun of coordinating outfits, makeup accessories, wearing pretty shoes.
So the goal wasn't necessarily about enforcing stereotypes, but
His aim, he clarifies, is simply to ensure she has a clear sense of her gender, in a world where these issues are discussed frequently, just as he would teach a boy that he is a boy right from the start.
got it. Early, consistent guidance.
Grounded in scriptural wisdom, he points to Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
So that applies to all aspects of identity and understanding.
Yes, providing that strong spiritual anchor for this guidance. It reflects a clear, intentional parenting philosophy, grounded in personal belief while still acknowledging the broader societal context, offers a solid framework for parents wrestling with similar modern questions.
Okay, so let's move into how these guiding principles are put into action in daily life. One of the most powerful lessons, the memoir says, is the value of diligence and commitment.
Right. It's not enough just to tell kids about hard work.
They need to see it, consistently demonstrated.
This is what the memoir calls the ripple effect. Your dedication, their motivation.
I like that.
It's incredibly important for these tiny ones to witness their parents' dedication, their hard work, whether it's at a job, maintaining the home, serving in the community.
When they see you putting in consistent effort, they learn the importance of diligence firsthand.
Exactly. This visual lesson in perseverance, it's invaluable. And as Colossians 3, verse 23 reminds us,
Yes.
whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men. We should show them that all our efforts are unto the Lord.
That's such a profound connection between, everyday actions and spiritual principles. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of showing up, attending church, the memoir presents this not just as a suggestion, but as a vital part of establishing a spiritual foundation.
Definitely. But let's be real. For little ones, sitting still can be a challenge.
Oh, absolutely. Been there.
So creativity is key, right?
Yeah.
To maintain engagement, focus.
And they found a wonderful way to tackle this. Sermon bingo for Tiny.
Sermon bingo. I love it. Tell me more.
She uses a small notepad and pencil, and she marks keywords the pastor says, like Bible, prayer, or Jesus. Even names of specific books of the Bible.
That's brilliant. It's interactive, keeps her engaged, listening actively.
And the reward system is just delightful.
Yeah.
Once she gets 5 marks, she earns a small pre-approved snack.
Nice.
Chaplain David shares this funny story. The first time she got her snack, then her determination kicked in,
Uh-oh.
and she decided to go for 5 more marks to get another treat.
Smart kid.
Right. But it keeps her engaged, helps her recognize key spiritual terms. It's just a joyful way to reinforce listening and participating in worship.
It really aligns with Deuteronomy 6, verse 7, doesn't it? Emphasizing teaching them in all moments, even during structured times like church.
It really does. Making faith tangible, interactive for kids. That's something so many parents are looking for.
Yeah. And beyond these personal habits, the memoir also emphasizes cultivating generosity and a heart for service.
Right. At church, they're training Tiny to give when she can, to put it in the offering box, teaching the importance of sharing, contributing to the community.
Which connects perfectly with Luke 6, verse 38, encouraging generous giving.
And it goes beyond just money, right?
Oh, yeah. They teach her to have a servant's heart, too, by making sure she checks the platform, ensures there's a bottle of water on the table. One for the preacher, one for the song leader.
That's such a simple, practical act.
But it teaches her to anticipate others' needs, right? To contribute to the smooth running of the service. It reflects the spirit of Matthew 20, verse 28, serving others, not just being served.
That's a beautiful, practical example of service in action. But, perhaps one of the most profound lessons parents teach is through the unity and love they show each other.
The unseen curriculum.
Exactly. Your toddler is constantly observing your relationship, absorbing how a healthy partnership works.
And what's compelling here is how Chaplain David and his wife actively build each other up in front of the kids.
How do they do that?
They always make it a point to express appreciation, admiration for each other in front of their son and Tiny, saying things like, he's just such a hard-working person. Or Chaplain David might say, Dad is so cool, or Mom is so cool.
Oh.
He specifically mentioned saying, Mommy always takes care of us and the house, and she works very hard. And he always tells his wife he loves her with all his heart.
So those expressions of love, they become the children's blueprint for healthy relationships.
Totally. And the memoir shares a couple of really endearing anecdotes about this.
Oh, yeah.
Chaplain David remembers his little one watching him give his wife a playful love tap on the bottom in the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
And she innocently asks, "Dad, why do you spank Mom on the bottom in the kitchen?"
Oh my goodness, what did he say?
He laughed, of course, and explained it wasn't spanking, it was a love tap, because he loves her. "Oh," she said. And
Now she goes around love tapping Mom on her bottom, mimicking the affection she saw.
That's hilarious and sweet.
Another example Mr. Everett shares is how he always greets his wife with, sexy mommy is coming.
Okay.
And now Tiny, observing this, sometimes echoes the phrase in public, in her own innocent way.
Oh, dear. Public moments. But it shows they're really demonstrating affection, doesn't it? It aligns with 1 John 4, verse 7, love within the family, reflecting God's love.
And Chaplain David's goal with all this, these open expressions of love and unity, it's clearly to show Tiny what a loving, respectful relationship looks like.
Setting a benchmark.
Right. Hoping she finds a partner who treats her with similar respect and affection. That early modeling, it embodies Ephesians 5, verse 33, showing how kids observing that love and reverence build a strong foundation for their own understanding of marriage.
Okay, shifting gears slightly. Another cornerstone of their parenting is the conscious decision to speak in a gentle tone of voice at home.
Ah, the soft tone, yes.
They emphasize they never yell or curse at Tiny.
But that doesn't mean they avoid addressing bad behavior, right?
Quite the opposite. When Tiny does something wrong, they tell her she's wrong. They clearly explain how to fix it. But it's all delivered with a calm, gentle voice.
And the effect.
This consistent, calm approach creates a peaceful, emotionally safe atmosphere. And Tiny, in turn, also develops a soft attitude.
He's realistic about it, though, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Chaplain David acknowledges moments when she's wild, playful, toys everywhere, stickers on the walls, maybe nail polish on everything.
Haha. Sounds familiar.
But the key, he says, is they never get angry. Always use soft words. Understanding she's only 4, she's learning, and repetition is absolutely necessary.
And there's actually a lot of research supporting this, isn't there?
So much. A calm, soft tone helps kids feel safe, secure, reduces anxiety, fear, shows them they're loved even when they mess up.
Like Proverbs 15, verse 1 says, right? A soft answer turneth away wrath.
Exactly. It underscores that emotional safety. And this approach also powerfully models respectful communication. Parents using a gentle tone provide a direct example. Kids imitate that.
Ephesians 4:29 talks about speaking words that build up and encourage.
Right. Modeling positive communication. A calm voice also helps de-escalate conflicts, teaches kids to manage emotions constructively, not just yell back.
Colossians 3:21 warns against provoking children, fostering understanding instead.
And kids are way more likely to share their thoughts, their feelings, when they don't fear harsh reactions or judgment.
James 1:19 reminds us to be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger.
Which encourages kids to open up. And the stats back this up consistently.
Like the 0 to 3 survey.
Yeah, they found using a calm, soft tone helped children calm down during stressful moments. And an American Psychological Association study, kids exposed to positive, gentle communication at home had fewer behavioral problems.
And Harvard's Center on the Developing Child links positive interactions, including gentle communication with better emotional regulation, higher self-esteem.
It all points to the environment created by a soft tone.
Calm and peaceful. Less shouting, less stress for everyone.
Emotionally supportive, kids feel valued, understood, boosts confidence.
Respectful and cooperative. Mutual respect fosters better cooperation.
And it creates a safe space for expression. Kids are more likely to be honest.
It really sounds like Galatians 5, verses 22 and 23, the fruit of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. A home filled with gentleness and peace reflects that.
Precisely. So, ultimately, a soft tone isn't just about not yelling. It's about building this foundation of trust, respect, emotional safety. And research consistently shows it leads to happier, more resilient kids and a more harmonious family life.
Okay, so building on that foundation of respect and calm, let's unpack how David and his wife gently and effectively raise independent toddlers.
Right, because we know toddlers have, well, notoriously short attention spans.
Definitely. Understanding that is key to any practical training.
And the most significant aspect they found, the power of demonstration and repetition.
Showing how to do something, explaining every step.
And repeating it multiple times until the child starts doing it independently. And yes, they stress there will be misses, setbacks. Patience is paramount. Learning takes time. Consistent reinforcement.
And this is where their approach gets really engaging. They make it a game,
Oh,
turning chores into fun challenges, like, can you put all the toys in the basket before the timer goes off?
I like that.
Or singing songs while doing tasks, a cleaning song, a dressing song, and reward charts too, stickers, small non-food rewards for completing tasks. Keeps motivation up.
They also emphasize modeling the behavior, right?
Hugely important. Toddlers learn by watching, so let them see you doing tasks. Narrate what you're doing. Now I'm putting the dirty clothes in the hamper. Helps them internalize it.
And involving them, even if their first attempts aren't perfect.
Crucial. Can you help me fold the towels? The process of participation matters more than perfection.
It's all about breaking tasks down, too, into manageable steps.
Don't expect mastery overnight. Start small, sequential steps. First, socks, then shoes. Focus on one task at a time. Avoid overwhelm.
And maintaining patience, positivity, that's paramount.
Expect mistakes. Don't get frustrated. Offer encouragement. You're doing great. I see you're really trying. Celebrate successes, even small ones. Reinforces the positive behavior.
Because the ultimate focus is fostering independence.
Give them choices. Blue shirt or red shirt. Let them do it themselves with supervision. Even if it takes longer. The learning process is key.
And creating that child-friendly environment. Step stools, low shelves, makes tasks accessible, empowers their autonomy.
This methodical approach brings us to their CWR training method.
Ah, yes. Crawl, walk, run for mastery.
It's this convenient, effective three-phase approach, fostering independence and mastery.
And it really embodies that quote from David Averitt, our CEO. Growth isn't a leap, but a series of guided steps.
Perfectly put. So the crawl phase is all about hands-on guidance.
Maximum support, detailed guidance. Parents show how to do something through repeated actions, verbal instructions, like demonstrating exactly how to put toys away, step by step.
Explaining each motion where things belong.
And this continues until Tiny starts to mimic and perform the task herself, building that foundational understanding, that crucial muscle memory.
It reminds me of Isaiah 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that repetition.
Exactly. Then, once Tiny performs the task independently, they transition.
To the walk phase.
Guided independence. Parents are still present, but their role shifts subtly to supervision, gentle reminders.
Acknowledging that forgetting a step is normal.
Totally. Providing help, guiding questions. What comes next? Did you remember the lid? Builds confidence, self-correction skills.
And finally, the run phase.
Flourishing autonomy. Tiny is largely autonomous now, completing tasks without direct prompting.
So the parental role shifts again.
To monitoring, providing feedback for improvement, like, that was great how you put your clothes away. Next time, let's try hanging the dress up first. Refines performance, encourages continuous growth, nurtures competence.
This CWR training, it seems so effective because it respects the child's developmental pace.
And gradually empowers them toward complete independence. It's a really thoughtful, structured approach. Builds genuine capability, confidence, ensures skills are deeply ingrained, sustainable.
The memoir also gets really practical about daily habits, how these little actions have a big impact.
Right, offering actionable tips for various parts of a toddler's life, universally applicable principles.
For potty training, they suggest engaging strategies, reading books about it, using a chart, celebrating successes with praise, small rewards.
For dressing, start with easy clothes, patiently teach socks and shoes, let them choose outfits within reason. Empowering.
Eating adventures, encourage utensil use, let them help prepare meals safely, offer a variety of healthy foods, expand their palate.
The cleaning up crew. Make tidying a routine, assign specific tasks, make it fun with music, games.
And hygiene, let them choose their toothbrush, brush together, use a timer.
The key takeaway, of course, is tailoring the approach to the toddler's individual personality, developmental stage. Keep learning fun, foster independence.
This methodical approach even extends to age-specific training time, tailoring the tempo.
Right. For 1 to 2 years old, tiny bursts of discovery, short interactive activities, 5 to 10 minutes, singing songs, simple books, fine motor toys.
2 to 3 years, building blocks of learning. More structured activities, 10 to 15 minutes. Simple puzzles, blocks, basic art projects. Foster creativity, problem solving.
And 3 to 4 years. Prepping for preschool power. Great age for pre-literacy, pre-math skills. 15 to 20 minutes. Letter recognition, counting games, sorting objects.
This segmentation really emphasizes that every stage has unique opportunities for growth. Intentionality at each phase is key.
And speaking of learning, The memoir highlights how everyday moments become powerful real-life learning opportunities.
Yeah, like turning simple walks into life lessons, pointing out their house. See, there's our home where we live. Helps them recognize it, appreciate it, feel a sense of belonging.
And pointing out God's masterpiece all around. Birds, trees, flowers, look at the pretty flowers God made, subtly introduces the Creator.
Connects beautifully with Psalm 19, verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God.
And celebrating special days with purpose, not just festivities.
Birthdays become more than cake and presents. Talk about the blessing of another year, the joy of growing. Teach them to appreciate others' birthdays too.
Aligns powerfully with Psalm 118, verse 24. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Fostering gratitude, shared joy.
These small, intentional acts build up their understanding of the world, their place in it, their connection to something bigger.
And mastering routines is presented as the backbone of their day. Structure, predictability.
A consistent evening routine. Crucial for a peaceful night, fresh start. For Tiny, taking a bath every night is a beloved ritual.
And the key to her independence in this. Patient guidance, consistent practice from a young age.
So now, Mom or Dad just prepares the tub.
And Tiny handles the rest. Getting into PJs, brushing teeth, washing her face. This early autonomy instills confidence, ownership over hygiene.
Proverbs 22, verse 6 applies directly here, building those vital self-care habits. And Psalm 24, verse 4 also adds that sense of purity, readiness before rest.
The memoir even shares a funny glimpse into Tiny's personality with her morning power-up.
Oh yeah, ready for anything.
Well, apparently, like her mother, she's not a morning person. Prefers quiet before engaging.
I can relate.
Mom's morning routine is described. Coffee, shower, getting dressed, makeup before talking as foundational training time.
And Tiny mirrors this.
She genuinely does. Wakes up, drinks water, bathroom, washes face, brushes teeth, gets dressed, puts on shoes, and then applies her play makeup and does her nails.
Wow, that's quite a sequence.
But it powerfully reinforces personal hygiene, self-care, preparing for the day with purpose.
And after all that,
She often joins Dad during his quiet time. He reads his Bible. She's just turning the page currently, which is so sweet, that early exposure. He prays for family, pastor, dogs.
are they ready for their walk?
To McDonald's, yeah. And that walk becomes this precious time for conversations, treating everyone with kindness, helping others, showing respect, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. They also practice her birthday and address, which she now knows by heart.
The purpose behind all this.
To establish a schedule, readiness for the day, so kids learn the flow, their role in getting ready. Like Colossians 3:23 says, even small routines can be done heartily, as unto the Lord.
It really shows the deep intentionality behind every moment. Okay, let's move into modern parenting aspects. Cultivating learning and faith beyond just school.
Right. Even before formal schooling, they introduce learning time. Picture books, shapes, simple counting, making it engaging, positive, instilling a love for learning.
Aligns with Proverbs 18:15, the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge.
And prayer is emphasized as their daily conversation with God, encouraging consistent prayer 3 times a day, morning, meals, evening gratitude, making it natural, heartfelt.
Like 1 Thessalonians 5:17, pray without ceasing.
And Bible time involves reading a children's Bible, simple stories together, explaining who God is, his love, providing that lamp to their feet, like Psalm 119, verse 105 says.
Okay, now navigating the digital world, paramount for parents today.
The memoir wisely emphasizes teaching kids to navigate devices and the internet wisely from a young age, focusing on parental control, purposeful engagement.
The key message being,
You are the gatekeeper. Parents must maintain complete control over content.
they mention YouTube Kids as an ally.
Yeah, highlights its wealth of vetted educational content, specifically seeking shows promoting polite manners, please, thank you, reinforcing values taught at home.
Connects nicely with Philippians 4:8, right? Thinking on things that are true, honest, just pure, lovely. Apply that to media consumption.
Exactly. And app approval is non-negotiable. Vetting every app, content, educational value, age appropriateness, it might feel like a hassle.
But it's crucial. A proactive approach to safeguard minds, protect innocence.
And here's another great quote from David Averitt, our CEO. What we allow into their minds today shapes the world they will build tomorrow.
Wow, powerful. Underscores Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart, what enters your mind, even through an app.
So this leads to early guided tech introduction. not waiting until they're older.
Under direct supervision, controlled content.
Right. Encouraging video calls to connect with family, fostering communication skills, audio messages for little voices, building early literacy, familiarity with communication forms, and educational games for brain boosts, numbers, letters, shapes, problem solving, all within a safe, guided environment.
What's really insightful is how they leverage the digital world as a modern classroom for teaching financial responsibility, wise stewardship, through guided online shopping.
It's a brilliant idea. Practice makes perfect without the credit card.
So install apps like Walmart, Amazon, Target, but don't log in or add card info.
Exactly. The goal is practice, not purchase. Browse as a guest.
And teach what to look for. Product descriptions, images, categories.
Making them smart shoppers.
Uh.
Look, this is what the toy looks like. Let's find the fruit section, and letting them click Add to Cart helps them understand selecting items, creating virtual wish lists. No actual purchase.
And finding good deals is part of it too.
Vital. Highlighting sales, discounts, comparing prices. See, this one's on sale. That means we save money. Is it a good deal? Introduces value. Why spending?
Aligns with Proverbs 21, verse 5. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness. Thoughtful purchasing.
And they even get into delivery versus pickup. Counting the cost, practically.
Explaining the difference, discussing fees, time savings. If we get it delivered, there's a fee. If we pick it up, we save that, which makes more sense.
Teaches practical budgeting, weighing convenience versus cost. Applying Luke 14:28, count the cost, even for small decisions.
This practical, hands-on approach to financial literacy from such a young age is really remarkable. Build a strong foundation.
And building on that, the memoir details Tiny's own financial independence and daily rhythm. They started teaching finance at age 3.
3? Wow.
She even has a kid's debit card with her picture on it, earns money through household tasks, connects effort to reward.
And they distinguish between basic chores as family contribution.
Like tidying her own things.
And earning money for extra efforts.
Right. And at just 4, she independently tries to help with dishes rinsing, placing in the dishwasher, grabs a broom to sweep or dust.
They practice daily routines for a year to help her learn the flow.
Crucial for predictability. And now they're working on scheduling skills. She's not totally independent financially yet.
But she enjoys using her debit card.
Definitely. At gas stations, stores, choosing and paying for things she can afford. Tapping is her favorite method. Setting that foundation for lifelong responsibility, fiscal awareness.
That's amazing. And speaking of practical skills, Tiny's early culinary adventures sound delightful.
And impressive. Mom started teaching her to cook eggs, make coffee at just 3.
And now at 4?
Skills have advanced. She cracks, whisks her eggs confidently, asks parent to cook them, not allowed near the stove, of course. Safety first.
And she makes coffee for Dad.
Cold coffee, yeah, a couple times a week. Mr. Everett admits it's good coffee, sometimes better than his own.
Ah, that's great.
And while her coffee prep area might get a little messy, the memoir emphasizes it's the effort, the burgeoning independence that counts. She manages the process independently.
So she's learning to follow instructions. Like Ephesians 6, verse 1 highlights not touching the stove.
And her desire to make coffee for Dad shows that budding spirit of service, like Galatians 5:13 notes.
These daily habits truly are the building blocks. Like that quote from David Averitt, a child's daily habits are the bricks with which they build their future.
It's powerful, ties all these practical lessons together, the cumulative effect of small, consistent actions.
And as the day winds down, wisdom and wonder continue. Evening rituals, peaceful transition.
Prayer, Bible, books are central, creating that calming, connecting atmosphere.
Before bed, continue the routine. Worship, short Bible reading, reflect on the day, connect with God. Consistent spiritual practice anchors their faith.
And then, cozy time for stories. Reading a book together, precious bonding time. Fosters love of reading, expands imagination. Calming transition to sleep.
Mom or dad reading together is invaluable. Shows reading's importance, strengthens the bond.
Another fascinating element of their modern parenting. Ingenious use of smart tech as a daily ally.
Google Hubs throughout the house as a tool for positive reinforcement.
Powerful tool, programmed to provide 3 helpful, audible reminders a day.
Like prayer reminders. Please stop and take time to pray for the pastor, sick people, others. Helps maintain consistency.
Pet care reminders too. Let the dogs go out to go potty. Ensures furry family members are cared for. Teaches responsibility.
And chore reminders. Tiny, it is time to pick up the den. Helps her remember without constant nagging.
And on church days, it cues. Tiny, it is time to get ready for church clothes, hair, nails, and makeup. Helps her prepare with a clear, engaging prompt.
And the memoir notes Alexa users can set up similar routines.
Yeah, makes it a widely applicable strategy, leveraging tech for positive reinforcement, consistency, fun reminders.
Okay, transitioning into education and community, the memoir tackles that crucial decision many parents face: pre-K versus home learning.
Right. Weighing the benefits. Research emphasizes the quality of the learning environment is the most crucial factor, regardless of setting.
Early studies showed pre-K kids entered kindergarten better prepared language, literacy, executive function.
But recent large-scale studies found those initial gains often faded by third grade. Sometimes, by sixth grade, pre-K attendees even scored lower, had more disciplinary issues, needed more special ed services, especially in lower-quality programs, or followed by lower-quality elementary ed.
But high-quality pre-K programs
Consistently showed more lasting positive effects. Higher graduation rates, college attendance in some studies, quality matters immensely.
and for home-based learning.
Less large-scale research, but studies suggest the home environment can be equally or more effective if parents provide rich language, social learning experiences. Quality of the home learning environment is paramount.
Kids from high-quality, parent-led education often enter kindergarten with comparable skills.
Some research indicates pre-K benefits are most pronounced for disadvantaged kids, less difference for more advantaged homes.
So the general consensus is,
Pre-K doesn't inherently harm long-term. Quality is critical. Positive effects are more likely to endure when followed by high-quality elementary ed, and the pre-K itself is high quality.
and for families providing a rich, engaging, supportive home learning environment.
Opting to skip formal pre-K is unlikely to harm. Parental dedication, intentionality are potent forces. It really connects to Proverbs 1 verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, seeking wisdom in how best to educate.
Really highlights there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Thoughtful parental involvement is key, regardless of setting.
Which leads perfectly into another powerful partnership, at-home Sunday school support.
Sunday school provides a fantastic foundation.
And home involvement significantly deepens the learning, a true partnership between church and family.
They suggest working through Sunday school worksheets together.
Side by side, offers review, discussion, ensures concepts are understood, and engage in meaningful conversations go beyond what did you do.
Ask them to share the story, what they liked, what new things they learned. Gently clarify any mix-ups.
But the real impact happens when lessons extend beyond the classroom, into daily life.
Bring lessons home. Talk about how stories apply to their lives, read related Bible passages, keep faith conversations going all week. Makes faith continuous living.
Sunday school itself, it's more than a drop-off. It's where spiritual lives blossom, social skills take root, especially with active parental involvement.
Builds a crucial foundation for life, helps toddlers understand God's love, Jesus, fundamental teachings, guides them throughout life, like Psalm 78 verse 4 says, showing the next generation the praises of the Lord.
Provides a unique environment for social emotional growth, too. Interacting with peers, forming friendships, learning cooperation, empathy, communication, critical early skills. Feel connected to a larger faith community.
And fosters moral, ethical development. Lessons on honesty, kindness, forgiveness, respect help internalize Christian values. Guides decision-making, behavior. Grow into compassionate, responsible individuals.
And it powerfully reinforces faith at home, complements teaching. Because, as the memoir states, the church was never meant to be the exclusive faith teacher. God's plan was for the two institutions, church and family, to form a partnership.
That partnership leads to significant long-term impact. Faith that lasts.
Kids involved in faith communities young are more likely to maintain beliefs, practices as they grow. Early exposure shapes their moral compass.
The memoir includes powerful personal stories highlighting this.
Like Joy Wendling, parent and ministry leader, shares her daughter's enthusiasm. I love the excitement my girls had each Sunday morning to attend church, sing songs, create crafts, played with friends, be loved by caring adults. My gift shone and my soul felt invigorated.
Another parent commented on community belonging. Sunday school plays an important role, but it isn't the only role. This article is so good. Shows it's seen as a vital supplement, not a replacement.
Yeah, and many hope Sunday school helps kids view church as fun, safe, makes them want to return, get involved. Crafts, songs, friendships become cherished memories.
So the long-run effects for toddlers.
Stronger faith identity, more likely to continue their faith journey, builds a moral compass. Kindness, forgiveness, respect become guiding principles. Fosters social confidence, learn to interact, build confidence, belonging. creates a valuable support network, lifelong friendships, connections with caring adults.
The key takeaway is clear then. Sunday school, especially with active parental involvement, is a powerful tool. Nurtures faith, character, community. A valuable supplement, not substitute, for home faith. Leads to holistic growth.
And this incredible memoir leaves us with such a powerful concluding thought. Every tick-tock of the clock, every little interaction is an opportunity to guide your toddler's growth.
By embracing these training days, thoughtfully integrating technology with clear boundaries, lessons in wise stewardship, you're not just raising children.
You're nurturing future leaders, compassionate individuals, faithful followers who can navigate the world wisely. Those tiny steps today really do lead to big leaps tomorrow.
And your journey matters. We want to be part of it. Whether you're ready to launch a nonprofit, seeking powerful prayer, or searching for renewed hope, a fresh start. Our team at CA Jail Outreach is prepared to assist.
We also extend our support to individuals within the jail system and, crucially, to their families and children, offering a helping hand when it's needed most.
To connect with us, explore these resources, just visit our website. The link's right there in the podcast description. Just tap the blue highlighted text.
And for that deeper dive, the full memoir is available under the Leadership Memoir tab on the menu bar. Please share the message that we are here to help.
We'll end with these powerful words from David, our CEO and founder of CA Jail Outreach nationwide organization. He reminds us, more than just a voice, we're a helping hand and a praying heart. Let's connect and build your tomorrow, starting today.
And also this one. The truest measure of our hope is not what we hold, but what we share. By extending a hand, by sharing a story, by referring someone to light, we become the architects of their second chance.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next deep dive. And a special thank you to our CEO and founder, David, for taking the time to share his heart and thoughts with the public. Until the trumpet blows, wishing you a fantastic day.
This is The Growth Journey. Real life, real growth, divinely inspired, where military discipline meets a ministry heart. With 40 years of life-shaping experience, including 22 years on active duty, and a deep calling to ministry, David Averitt, CEO and founder of CA Jail Outreach nationwide, shares spirit-led wisdom and practical tools to transform your life. He's also the author of an ebook on growth, bringing even more insight to help you flourish in faith, marriage, leadership, character, church, and business. Ready for divinely inspired results? Let's get started.